Yo, what's good? SupremeDaalmighty back in the building. I hope y'all had a good week so far, you know what I mean? We got the homie King Tech TV on the show tonight. We're going to be chopping it up, you know what I mean? We're going to be discussing some stuff, enjoying the vibes, have a good night, you know what I mean? Peace to the sponsors, you know what I mean? Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elite Sound International, Blaze 'em Up Radio, Vinyl Frontier, the homie Smile, the Ghetto Child, you know what I mean? Usual suspects. Once again, we do have slots open. I mean, we're trying to get artists on here, you know what I mean, hip hop and stuff like that. We're also trying to get beat producers for the beat battles and shit. If anybody's interested, it's not really a beat battle. I just like to call it a battle, but it's like more like a friendly competition. But I just like the word battle and shit. So we're still looking for people to battle with each other with beats and shit. Just make sure to inbox me for details and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna wait for the homie to hop up in here. Once again, make sure to check out the new YouTube page. The old one I'm not using anymore, so the new one's got all the current videos and all that. Make sure to subscribe. Once again, I hope everybody's having a good week though. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep the hip hop platform alive. Make sure to check out all the new shit on the goonsgear.com. You know what I mean? Fresh gear, of course. You know how it go. Check out all the new records and vinyls and shit like that on there. Check out Creative Juices Music website, etc., etc. You know how it go. Once again, R.I.P. Big Bob. Platform's all about good times, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to give y'all something to do on the you know what I mean? Word. Yo, Tech, hit that request button, fam. Sorry if I sound like that. I'm a little under the weather and shit. Peace and blessings once again, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week. Today, you know what I mean? I usually don't do shows on Saturday, but this one's special. Definitely want to chop it up with the homie King Tech. Peace and blessings, everybody. For those who don't know, we got previous shows and shit. You know what I mean?
What up, brother?
Yo, what's good?
Chilling, my man. Good to finally be on here with
man,
you.
Word, definitely overdue, man. I've been waiting to chop it up with you, man. I love your show. I just gotta say that first and foremost. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, you got an awesome platform and an awesome show. You know what I mean? And overall, your energy. It's your energy that creates the show. So, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to say that.
Thank you, my man.
Word, you know what I'm saying? But I know we press for time and stuff, so I just wanted to chop up with you and, you know, kind of get into some stuff. I have some questions to keep you on your toes and shit like that. So,
yeah,
let's do it like that. Bet. So, I don't know if anybody ever asked you this question, but I figured I'd throw it out there. So, how'd you come up with the name King Tech?
Okay, so definitely has asked me because, especially being in the hip hop lane, I'm very familiar with Sway and King Tech. And it's no disrespect to, I'm a huge fan of that King Tech. I grew up on that Wake Up show. What it was, my son wanted to do YouTube. This is like in 2020, I don't even know, 2014, 2015, something. Anyways, he wanted to do YouTube. We started his YouTube. At the same time, while I'm researching all the things it takes to be a successful YouTuber, I'm learning myself. And I kept seeing these guys that were doing like tech reviews on random shit. They didn't even have a large following and they got all this free shit. And I was like, you know what? I could be a smart ass and I'm going to do something like that. So I came up with, but I like to entertain. I'm a music producer. I'm an MC, you know, a musician. So I thought I could do all kinds of shit. So I'm going to make it King Tech. The tech was, I was going to break down all these different pieces of music equipment I use and I have. The TV part was I like to entertain. So I came up with King Tech TV for a YouTube channel. Basically, it's the longest story, but I didn't do music for like 10 years, went through a horrible depression. When I came back, I came on Facebook to post a little remake of a Billie Eilish song I did for my daughter, and I used creative things to make this beat. Because that's your friends and shit, I got a good response, and it gave me like an adrenaline rush, bro. So I'm like, fuck, I want to make another one. So I made another one, and I got a good response. But not just the videos I'm making. In the beginning, I was probably too vulnerable, emotional, too honest. I would just kind of vent I was coming out of a dark place. So I would express myself that way, that I seen my social anxiety rubbing off on my kids and it was crushing me. So I needed to dig out of that. So anyways, it started gaining a following. That's why I even went to Instagram. And then when Instagram, I'm like, fuck, I have a YouTube shit called King Tech TV. I think it flows off the tongue. I'm never gonna really fucking meet King Tech and Sway. Like, who gives a fuck? So I came up with King Tech TV. And what do you fucking know? 6 months in, the guy that manages King Tech himself, Sway, we're all on the line. We've had discussions over it. So I never thought it would have got to their eyes, but it definitely has. But no disrespect by it. I have love for him. My real last name is King. That's why it's King Tech TV. Tech was
Yo, that's what's up. Yeah. I like the background to that, man. That's a lot to take in, though. There's a lot to take.
Yeah, I mean, I had to be real about it because you can imagine I'm having legends on my show that are personal friends with that King Tech. So in the beginning, I would, there's a couple artists. I'll give you a routine. To book people on my show, they're on my show because they were an inspiration to me at some point, one way or another. So I would send them a video because if I text you, it's subjective to how you read it. I'm a very animated dude. I make faces. I'm a goofball. So I want my personality, my energy to come across when I'm asking this person to be on my show. So I send them videos. You know, today with the internet and this direct contact we have, we can contact almost anybody has social media, and it's their choice to either take it in or not. So I would send it to every Woo member, everybody that's ever been an inspiration, every producer, and I started getting responses from them because I was real genuine with them. I said, I'm a super fan. I'd quote lines from them, why I'm a fan, what they did for me. I said, I'm not an interviewer or nothing, but I'd love to have you on my show. And that's how it even happened. It grew that way. But there was confusion in the beginning for sure. Like, I would text right in the beginning, hey, I'm a fan, blah, blah, blah. I got responses from, like, for example, no, I won't even put people out there. I got responses from big names where they're like, what? King Tech? We go way back. Of course I'll do your show. And I'm like, okay. And then I do a video. I'm like, I don't know if you noticed, I have slanted eyes. That King Tech does not. I'm not that King Tech. Let's clarify this shit. You know?
Word.
But
word. I do guys say I definitely know you're a Wu-Tang fan, because you did throw up a clip of you venturing out there for the I think it was the show scenery and stuff like that based off the stream. So yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Bro, that shit was, you know, I wanted to go to New York my whole life, man. It is like, even though I grew up on the West Coast and West Coast, you know, hip hop scene, I'll be real. What was in my, I'm just gonna say cassette. What I'm listening to, I'll just say it that way. What the hip hop I'm listening to, majority was East Coast. I was a huge Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Nas, Biggie. Everything was East Coast. I love the beats. I love the raw grittiness of it. So that's what I gravitated towards most of my life. That's what I listened to myself.
Yeah, I tend to hear that a lot too from the West. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of funny because Planet Asia is from out there, but yet a lot of people thought he was from the East when he first came out. So,
and there's to me, it is this, dude. I'll admit this shit. It's gonna be embarrassing, but I'll admit it. I was such a fan. It is they have their own lingo, walk, dress, talk, rap, cadence, everything is East Coast, and there's same with West, same with wherever. But I was a big fan of the slang they chose. I was a fan of, like, the environment, every verbiage that they use, calling each other son. Like, get the fuck out of here, God. What? That was appealing to me. We weren't doing that shit over here. You know?
I heard y'all your own slang out there too, though. So, you know, I mean, I think we incorporated some of what y'all had too out here from there over here. So, yeah.
It's both. it's both ways. I grew up in a small mountain community where you would never think hip hop would ever reach. And I can name 6 kids up there that it's one way in a canyon, one way out, but you have cult Wu-Tang following in this little mountain community. You know what I mean? So that's what was wild to me to see. I have VHS tapes of in Park Hill. Okay, Rhyme and Reason VHS. If anybody's seen that documentary, Rhyme and Reason, there is Meth Man in front of a liquor store and they're spitting bars. Raekwon's out there. That shit, bro, I got to go there and to see that in person. I'm like, oh shit, they're just landmarks. It's just the neighborhood. But it was like surreal to me to be a fan since I'm a kid. I'm 42 now and I finally got to go there. And I got to be escorted around by Capadonna's brother. Like, could that be cooler?
Yeah, that cool shit was dope, man. Like, yo, I was like, hey, that's crazy, man. And it's dope. It's dope you got to come out here, man. You know what I mean? It's better. It's good that you came out here now. I mean, honestly, age really don't matter and shit. You know what I mean? Because it's just to get to live your dreams and shit, and just to be able to do it. It's just a blessing. So
that's what it felt like, bro. It was a real life dream to go to the famous tree, to go to 160, like 160, to see that was Method Man's apartment. That was Raekwon. We filmed, Protect Your Neck on this rooftop. I'm like, what the fuck? We go to Stapleton Project. It was just so surreal. And me and my girl get a really big kick out of this. It should not be a big deal at all, but to be in the Stapleton Projects with Boomer and a guy, they walk up, they do their little handshake, and he's asking him, how he's doing. He's saying, I got a new job. And he said, word up, cash rules. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. They really just say that shit? It shouldn't be all a big deal, but bro, that was like a surreal moment. It was cool as fuck.
Yeah, I can only imagine, man. That shit sounds dope, man. I live out here. And if I was around that shit, I'd be like, yo, this shit is crazy.
It was great, man. So many stories. And then they take us, him and Stubbs, they take us over to the Woo bus. I didn't even know about this Woo bus. I didn't know they had their private little, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was just so many little places. We're walking down the street. Boomer talks to this lady, this beautiful young woman. Boomer talks to her. We're walking away. I'm all like in awe of where I'm at. Boomer's like, you hear me, Ted? I go, no, what's up? He's like, that was Ghost Sister.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Shut the fuck up. It's just crazy. We're right. You know what I mean? It was just weird. It was a great experience, dude. I couldn't even ask for something, better than that. That
clip alone, like, it just showed your face is all, you know what I mean? You had the glow, bro. You had the glow.
I was smiling.
Word, man. I love that, though. Like I said, I love when other countries come to New York. I love when other states come to New York. Yeah, man. I mean, there is parts that are gritty as fuck, and the other parts where you really shouldn't be strolling around, but. And overall, man, when you see them lights, you see everything just flickering. It's a whole nother fucking lifestyle and shit. So I'm glad.
Oh, it is. It's so different. And I guess one thing I did notice, and maybe it was just this interaction. If you're in Cali, and let's say you had an interaction with somebody, let's say at Venice Beach on the boardwalk, I don't feel like they're gonna look you up and down and ask you where you're from, what neighborhood you're. It could happen for sure. There's areas for sure, but this is what I mean by that. Not like where you from, like on gang shit, but we're in Manhattan. These dudes are slanging CDs. They do the same shit in Hollywood, California. Well, they give you a CD, right? And then they're like, oh, by the way, we would love a little donation, $5, $10. And if you don't do it, they get pissed. And anyways, none of this is important. This dude's clearly hitting on my lady, okay? And so I had to slide on closer to the conversation. And then he's trying to hit me up for selling this shit. And then he's like, you need some weed? I'm like, nah, dude, I got this. Then he asks for me to give him weed. And so anyways, he didn't like my response. He looks me up and down. He's like, what are you from? You from the Bronx? You from Brooklyn? You got to be from Harlem. It's like they automatically divided it to, you got to be from this place. And maybe it was just that experience, but I don't think that shit happens in Cali like that. It's just, he either don't fuck with you or he does fuck with you, but he's not worried about, are you from Ventura? Pasadena. LA. If you're from Orange County, you're from Palm Springs. I don't
That's
think.
what's up, though. Yeah, yeah. It's you know, it's a whole nother vibe, man. But like, yeah, I'm glad you got the bench out here.
I loved it though, man. I loved it out there. That shit is exactly what I imagined, from the smell to the busyness of a city, Grand Central, like everything I pictured, it is that. And there's so much to see, so many people to see. Even a week isn't enough fucking time.
Yo, especially when you're over here, time flies so quick. Like, there's so much to see, and there's so much. Yeah, it's like you can't even really get the full of New York unless you're here for like a whole week, almost, like, type shit. To really, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm glad you got to be there, and hopefully you come back too. Like, hopefully you get to enjoy it again.
Oh, for sure, we'll be back. We went to the Punchline Academy. We did a lot of great shit, so we definitely are gonna come back. We loved it.
No doubt. So, all right, so let me ask you some other questions, man. You kind of already segued into the other questions I was gonna ask you about your favorite artist. So works. That works, though, man. Now I'm glad you did, because I was gonna ask you about your favorite artist, and I already knew you was a Wu-Tang head straight off the bat. So, you know what I'm saying, it kind of covered that. So I'm glad. So I was gonna ask you, to kind of get a better in-depth of you. Like, I wanted to dig a little more into you, because we already know what you do as far as, you know what I'm saying, the business and the show. So what are some of your favorite movies? Name maybe two of your favorite movies.
Wow. Oh, damn, I haven't been asked that in fucking, I don't even fucking watch movies like that. It would have to be something that's like, I like probably cheesy ass movies to people, but I like super suspenseful, action packed, like where it's planned out bank robbery, you know, like Heat, let's say. That's not my favorite, but a movie like that. I can't even think of a name of one. I honestly, I'm not even bullshitting you. I haven't even sat down and watched movies, and I can't even tell you how long, but that, or something like a Hangover, because I love the goofy. I just like to laugh, bro, to be honest. I've had way too much pain in my life. I just want to fucking laugh. So anything that would make me laugh my goddamn ass off of some stupid shit, like how they act in I'll just say
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Now I feel you. I feel you on that, because yo, if I'm gonna watch some shit, it gotta be a comedy. I'm gonna throw on some Dave Chappelle or some shit. It's something that you know what I mean, you need that laugh in you. Like, it helps keep you alive longer too. So I mean, I definitely agree with you on that shit. Most depth. So I was gonna also ask you, because for those that don't know, you are a rapper. For those that do know, you know what I'm saying, obviously. So I was gonna ask you, man, just for the hell of it, you gotta drop some bars.
Oh, dude, I think I would love to do that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Appreciate you having me on. Check me out Wednesday, Thursday night. King Tech TV, Instagram. Days that are wasted away in a way, making me see that I stay, but I can't so close. My plans on a float in a boat till I'm old, till I hope that I cope with the smoke till I'm broke. I'm broke, but I came to it, can't be ashamed. On this live, like, what the fuck's this Asian slanted guy's name? Like, hold a minute, yes I did it, yes I'm freestyling if I can. I'm the man, got plenty weed with this, that shit to stand. Got a pack, you need to get a few, cause I rip through ninjutsu. I'm 5'8", ego 6'2", how's he stopping possible hostile terrorists? Running the crib, backhand your fucking biggest brother and scare both the kids. I'm the impossible, running 1,000 miles an hour. Now how the fuck's this Asian guy get promoted? Takes the sweet and sour. Never stopping now, he's freestyling and stumbling, crumbling, fumbling this 8-football. I stall, but I stare up into space like this was a high-speed chase. And half the time, most of my life, I had to struggle with a race, but now we back in it. Now that's some shit. Hold on, I'll give you another one. Hold on. We'll start right here. Run with a bunch of beasts and savage animals, gladly in hand the finest feast to eat a cannibal, shatter your mandible. Now how the fuck's he stop it now? I stare and I go, I'm ripping through like tissue. I split you like I chew. Excuse me, in a session like Hoosie. Keep your eyes closed, now focus. Now half the MCs growing up that I would battle, they left that shit hopeless. Like how in the fuck is this guy have vocab for so long? He must be so high. Asian eye from slamming bungs. But now I've got a weed sponsor and alcohol indeed. If you don't know, you need to tap in King Tech TV. You should join on me every time it's all on fire. The sire, King Tech, my crown, the sire, desire, spit fire like yoga flame against grain. Shit stain, how's he stop? Okay, that's enough.
Yo, I love it. I love it. I love listening to you freestyle because it's so natural, man. Like you just, man, you make this shit look mad easy.
Appreciate you, bro. I fucked up a bunch there, but
word, but we need more of that, man. I feel like that's what hip hop is missing. You know what I mean? That main element, that off the head shit. A lot of people can't do it, or a lot of people too scared to do it. So you set the bar with that shit. People need to take something. You know what I mean? Take something from this, straight up and down.
Appreciate that.
So I bet, yo, yeah, I'm feeling that, man. I do have some other questions, some trivia I'll tell you about, some to kind of keep you on your toes, something that kind of relates to your life and other situations. So let's go with it. So who do you like better, Nas or Jay-Z?
Myself, Nas.
So what would be your pick of choice of Nas? What's your favorite album?
Just because of the monumental status of this album, what it did for the culture, what it did for hip hop, what it did for New York, I'd say Illmatic.
Now, to segue off of that same question, what is your favorite song off of Illmatic?
Just again, the one that hit me the most, like New York State of Mind, is like it really hit me. So that was the one they're pumping, but it just made me want to talk, dress, act, and move there.
No doubt.
You know? So
yeah, actually, before we go into the next question, I had to ask this question. So since you was into the whole hip hop on the East Coast, maybe, were you into the whole Rockaware? Like, did you buy the Rockaware gear as a kid? Was you really involved into it like that?
Yeah. Not like that. It's like I came from a very poor family, so I mean, like most, we have Ross. I don't even know if they have it up. I'm sure you do. Ross. It would be like, if I'm gonna get that shit, it had to have been found at Ross. It wasn't like I was going to buy it new at a store, to be honest. So there were times where I did find it there, and I bought lots of shit. So yeah, it was, man, the whole fucking look from like one pant leg up, like get the fuck out of here. They just made every goddamn thing look cool to me.
Word, no doubt. Let me ask you this too, real quick. So when you came to New York, what is like the #1 song you always wanted to play while you was in New York?
Ooh, man. Damn, I never even thought of that. Just because it gave me chills and like, man, no, I don't even know. I can't even say what song. It would have been a Wu. When I was playing any Wu song, when I was in the Wu district, about to post a story where I am, and you know, you get to pick what music you're putting on. And like to play, all right, I'll pick this one, you know, Protect Your Neck. And like to hear it playing where I'm standing in front of the Wu wall, yeah, I'd say something Wu. I never thought I'd actually get to go there and to that extreme. So, yeah, it would have been that. Something Wu. Anything.
Yeah, no doubt. It's sad to ask, man, because I know a lot of people, when it comes to their bucket list and shit, they want to come to New York, they be like, yo, when I get to New York, I want to play this track. I want to play that track. A lot of people will say Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. You know what I mean? Or something that really kind of, you know what I mean, stuck out for the New York and shit like that. So,
yeah, that's definitely one. That's definitely, me and my lady drove around and we just played classics, and it was just wild to be driving in Queens playing Nas, and I'm like, damn, this is so wild that this motherfucker just had such an impact to where, I mean, I just putting myself where I am. Nobody knows where I grew up. Nobody knows where that is. There's like 11 kids up there. You know what I mean? So it found its way to me, and so much so that it impacted and shaped what I went after as a hobby, then eventually as a profession, off of music, that this dude, his own pain and stories and struggles, that's crazy to me. So I guess, yeah, that was a crazy moment for sure.
Yeah, I think I'd ask, man, because you'd be surprised, man. Like if I'm out on the West Coast, man, I definitely would have to ride to some Ice Cube or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it would make sense to do that. Get the whole vibe of the shit. So definitely. So this next one, because for those that don't know, you play guitar. You know what I'm saying? Very good at it. I enjoy listening to your sessions, man, when you jam into the shit. Like, I love it. So who are two of your favorite guitarists?
Honestly, it would be my dad, and then probably, I'll say Jimi Hendrix. Man, that's really fucking hard. But I just like people that are very unique in anything they do. That they stand out from their voice tone, texture, their playing technique. I mean, every guitar has a voice, and like the way you make it talk is so wildly different from every guitar. I mean, it's the pressure that you apply, how far you're bending the strings, how you're strumming it, what technique, how thick your pick is, what pickups you have, the wood it's made out of. I mean, everything matters, the length of the neck. And some people have it so dialed into their sound that it just shines. And I think he's definitely one. He was experimental, but without regret or fear. He didn't give a shit. I mean, not to speak for him, but it appeared he did not give a shit what any outsider thought. He's going to speak through his music no matter what.
Very well put. I like that. That was very well put, because, for those that do know with the guitar and shit, that's exactly how you put it. Yeah. It's not like you can just pick up a guitar and then, you really have to think of how you want to play and how you want to approach it. You can't just pick up a guitar and just... it's got to be a vibe. It's got to be a whole thing to it. So I definitely wanted to ask you that, because, like I said, I'll be listening to you jam, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that shit.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That's been around, my whole life. Is like, my dad taught at a university, was in a traveling band. My mom plays bass. She plays congas. My brother plays drums and bass. So, like, everybody in my family's always played music, and it's always been around. No doubt. So, no doubt. That's actually been on my brain all day. I'm like, I really want to ask him that question, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you had a whole bunch in the back of the brain too, like what you wanted to say. But I had a feeling you were gonna say Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. Everyone is different. Like, it's hard. I don't even know why I went with him, to be honest, because there's so many equal ones. B.B. King, Eric Clapton. There's so many that they have their own style and sound. Signature sound that I fuck with each one of them separately for their own reason. Prince is one of the greatest instrumentalists of every generation. Fuck every generation. That dude was such a musical genius, and a lot of people aren't even aware of that, but that is a musician's musician. He could play every instrument, not just a couple good. He played every single one to a professional level. So that'd be another one, man. It's like, I just like people that have their own signature sound where you can't mistake them for two other people.
No doubt. I seen somebody said Carlos Santana. I was gonna say that too, cause
that's the gold guitar. That's the gold guitar I play, is the Carlos Santana, because he dialed in the thickness of the strings, the fret placement, the length of its 27-inch neck, the number of frets. He got all that dialed in to get the exact tone. And that dude, that's definitely one of my favorite for sure.
That's crazy.
Tara.
Yeah, I like that. Tara was good, brother. I love how you elaborate on it though. Like that's the shit. That's what I like, man. Because, like I said, anybody can just pick up a guitar. Anybody can just start rapping and be like, "Why'd you rap?" "Oh, I just felt like rapping." It's like, there's gotta be some kind of origin behind shit to really understand an artist, and just because there's usually pain in the shit we do.
Right.
When you rap, there's pain somewhere in there. When you play guitar, there's definitely gotta be some pain in there. I mean, today. So, figured I'd ask that question. Let me ask you this as an MC. Which do you prefer, pen and pad or using your phone?
Oh, I'm old school, bro. I am definitely pen and pad. I'm trying to now. I feel like, dude, I must be dinosaur, because even people I think of equals age, generation, they're like, no, dude, I use my phone. I'm like, fuck. I'm in there like in a booth. Like, I am old school, bro. There's something visually for me. I'm a pattern person, so like, I'm not even writing my bars correctly as bar placement on a pad, but there's keywords and ways that I write it. If I write it capital, if I capitalize one letter out of the whole word, there's a reason. I'm really emphasizing that. You could do that with text, but I don't know, dude, maybe it's I need a bigger screen or something, but I just feel like it takes away. To me, if I need to read it and shit, I can hold comfortably with a pad from here. When I'm on a phone, I feel like the mic's here and I'm like, okay, I'm way too crunched up. I'm not free and relaxed, but that's just practice, I guess. So yeah, pen and pad.
I was gonna say we got to get you a tablet, get you like, you know, one of 24-inch shit.
That's what I fucking need.
Putting that shit to the wall real quick and you can do your thing. Word. I think I'd ask that because it's funny, because a lot of people do use the phone. You know what I'm saying? You watch a lot of these shows, like even with the Sway show and shit like that, a lot of people have their phone in front of them and rapping. And I mean, I'm old school too. Like, you know, for me, that shit never really floated. You see somebody with their phone rapping in front of them when it's supposed to be an off their head shit, that's a no-no.
That is a no-no for sure.
You know what I mean? So you get kicked right out. You get kicked right out the circle, man. Anybody that's out here in New York knows that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that. That's how it's supposed to be, pen and pad, man. Plus, it's like, it feels like you have more emotion when you're writing on a pen and pad than when you're typing some shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To me, there definitely is. I don't know, maybe it's just how I'm writing it, but the finesse of each, like the way you're writing each letter, the whip of it, the size, how you're spacing it. You know, and I'm in a hurry usually because I don't want to forget. I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. I don't want to forget that shit. And I'm scribbling. Sometimes I can't even read my own shit, but I don't know. I'm definitely a written, I guess because my penmanship in a rush that I sometimes I can't even read what I fucking wrote in a hurry. I wish I was better at the phone and new technology just because of this too. I'd rather carry around my phone in my pocket than I have 16 booklets of different rhymes. You know what I mean? I'm going to go there with a backpack full. So, I don't know. I wish I could I'm going to get better at the new technology shit. That's for sure.
I feel you. The only downside to the phone is when you try to write a word and that shit auto-corrects your shit while you're still typing the shit.
Yeah.
Like, that
pisses me the fuck off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel for you. The pen and pad is still my shit too, but like I'm learning the phone shit too. But like, yeah, that autocorrect shit, you write some shit and it just stops you in the middle of what you're doing. Like, yeah, right. Word. But let me ask you this shit: which can you go a year without? Social media or smoking weed?
Both. I would go without social media though. To be honest. Damn, that sounds such a pothead answer. I could go a year without either. To me, weed is it is like it's a reward to me, bro. There are definitely times in my life, big portions, where I'd wake up smoking and go to bed smoking all throughout the day. Really now it is, regardless of what I portray, I really don't like to smoke until I'm back home and I know that I'm in home, time to chill, relax, cool down time. Or, to be honest, if I think I want to go smoke, I'm going to an event and I'm nervous about who's going to be there, I got to host this shit and I get a little anxiety, then I think I want to smoke for that. But really every time it makes me even more in my head and shy when I'm sitting there fucking all lit and so yeah, I could go a year without both, but social media, I have my own opinions of social media, so I would pick the social media.
feel you on that. I feel you. The smoking weed, I definitely understand that too. Because I mean, at the end of the day, especially because you work, I don't think a lot of people really understand that about you. That's why you gotta be respected too. You're at a certain level because not a lot of people can manage to do what you do and still work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do the 9 to 5. So.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, bro. And it's like I've been that from the beginning, real honest about what I do, where I'm at in life, so my excitement when I'm meeting, to me, I'm at absolute legends, bro. People that I inspire to be like as a kid. So my genuine excitement, my energy people talk about is because it's genuine. I'm really excited about meeting Wu or, whoever it is. I'm really fucking turned up. So, and I'm letting people are living, I understand people are living vicariously through me in certain, instances. I know friends of mine that have this family and they're a family man now, especially our age, that they see me like damn, I remember in 98 that would have been fucking cool in 2004, but they see me doing it now and they know that how excited I am to finally get to do this shit. So, yeah.
I feel you. I definitely feel you on that. Let me ask you this. You watch the verses and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So if you had an option to choose what two people will go against each other in the verses, who would you like to see go in the verses?
Fuck. Man, okay, I just feel like it. I want to just fucking rap. I just want to see Eminem. He's fucking old, and I'm not even a fan like that, at all anymore, to be honest. But I want to see Eminem have to show his ass against. Dude, it's like not even equivalent. Damn. I don't even fucking know. I'll just say, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Andre 3000. Not even knowing why, but yeah, I'd just do that just to get over this question.
I'd have to say that would definitely be the most entertaining verses.
That would be a wild, man. There's so many, bro. I don't know. I'll go with that. Fuck it.
So just to backpedal real quick to what you just said though, with the whole Eminem statement. So, what were you more of an earlier fan, like the Slim Shady LP?
Oh yeah. Originally, I think like anybody, they could deny it or not. That fool's a fucking genius. And when I studied lyricists to the degree that I studied and found that this motherfucker was not the inventor, but the one that really spotlighted multi-syllabic rhymes. And when I saw most people could use 3 and 4 syllable, but they're ending it with a 3 and 4 syllable. Eminem was taking an 8 syllable and he would do 2 syllable front matching, 4 middles, completely different rhyming vowel, ending with the 2 matching from the beginning. And it's so technical that it's a fucking puzzle, and that boy's a genius of how he made vernacular fun to me. He made it so like, get the fuck out of here. How did you think of stretching a word to make those 2 connect? And he did it in a way that was in a confident, cocky, almost like you've been through so much goddamn shit of being picked on and bullied your whole life. You're like, fuck it. I'm at my wit's end. This is my shit now. And that's how I felt in the beginning. That's how I looked at him. In the beginning, that dude was a god, man. Not that he fell off or nothing. It's just I probably just grew up. I probably got used to his cadence. I didn't like when he would. What I liked about Eminem before, it was like he had maybe 4 to 5 different cadence patterns. Okay, that he would rap like, and you didn't know how he was gonna come. He was all heavy into the rim shot. So you'd hear just like the hi-hat rim shot, the little pencil writing like on Stan's song. He had these emotional beats and you just knew he was going to come hard as fuck. And he could go from dropping the sickest fucking metaphors to then rapping 1,000 miles an hour and have every syllable without a miss. So I came from a percussion background. So a lot of times I get caught up in the rhythmic cadence over even, no, I'm not gonna say the substance of it, but I really focus on the rhythmic pattern of it. And he would do that as well. But what happened to quite a few years, he had this like, you know when people make fun of Eminem, the way they rap, they're like, on the floorboard, napkins, get my napkins. Like the way that, I don't like that Eminem. I don't like that Harrison board on the floorboard and more, like, fuck that. No, I want old school Eminem that had stories that were his life and passion, emotion connected to that shit. Now it was just like, look at all the syllables I can fit together. Like, shut the fuck up. So it changed for me.
Yo, dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Slim Shady LP was my favorite of all fucking Eminem albums. But like, yeah, that battle would be fucking, it would be epic between Andre and fucking Eminem. I'm not gonna lie, that would be very entertaining, especially to see what Andre comes out with. You know, and Andre be on some whole other shit.
He's on some outer space shit.
So yeah, I would definitely like to see that shit. I'm not sure if you can answer this question, but I was gonna ask, who do you think is the worst rapper that got put out?
Wow. Okay, it's to be honest, I don't know his name. My son just showed me him. It's somebody new. If I'm gonna say the worst, I don't even know this wave. You may know the wave. Fuck, I hope I don't insult Memphis. If it's not Memphis, I apologize. My son showed me this new shit where it's like, oh my God, bro. You know how like when boom bap, and let's just say you hear a boom bap and then you hear drill and you're like, oh, that's a drill. It really stands out. Trap. This is like a new wave where it's a trap beat, but on everything, bro. They don't rap to the music. Like, they fuck the beat, fuck the rhythm. They don't even get close to. It's like he had a piece of paper, bro, and catch me on the 4-5 on the sideline. Got my voice just going. It doesn't matter what the fucking beat's doing. Anyways, my son showed me it, and I go, is he not offbeat? And he said, yeah, that's like the new shit. Everybody likes it. Fuck, I can't even think of his name. He's not even worth his name. Whatever his name is, and all the other shit I heard from that style, them.
I was gonna say that's like
substance at all.
I was gonna say it's like 90% of the trap drill community. I mean, I don't even listen to the radio, bro. I don't even watch TV because I just can't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of the beats are dope because I'm kind of like you. I like to listen to percussion. I like to listen to the you know what I'm saying, the overall put together of the beat instrumentals. But some of the shit, them being all beat, is like. Can't even listen to this shit.
Good.
Yo, bless. Good. Was good, my brother. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel you on that. I think I'd ask because I'm not into this new wave shit either. My son be playing some shit sometimes, and I'll be like,
be honest, bro. It took me a while for trap. Now, originally I hear trap, and me as an MC, I'm like, ooh, I could fuck this up right here. I'm a double time over it. So it's like, I liked it right away. But then 6 months in, I'm like, wait a minute. Is everybody not hearing? They're using the same fucking 808, the same hi-hat. I'm like, every goddamn trap song sounds the same. So I was a hater where it took a while to me to like it again. So I do like it. I like it for sure. It took me a while to like the sing rap shit because this is what I see different. My generation, your whole goal was to be unique. You couldn't sound alike, have someone's name. You couldn't dress like them. You couldn't have the same cadence. You couldn't rhyme the same two fucking words that dude just read. You know, you had to have everything unique. And it almost seems like newer might see something successful and they're like, everybody thinks they're fucking Drake. Everybody thinks they're Future. Everybody thinks they're Migos. Bro, get your own lane. Everybody. So the sing rap, it's a hit and miss for me. I like it when somebody does it correctly. They have their own sound because heard 28 artists that emailed me that sound just like Drake, bro. Just like him. I'm like, come on.
Trust. I've been there. I get that all the time, and I've had so many problems. People blocking me and shit because they send the same shit. It just sounds like everybody else's shit, and I'm just like, man, you need to switch lanes and do some other shit. And this is what's popping. You know what you're talking about. I might be older, but I know what the fuck's supposed to sound good. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't sound fucking good, man. So I don't know about. You know what I mean? Maybe if you at a party, you drunk as fuck or some shit, and you just try to chill, you just throw that shit on cool, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe not even. But at the end of the day, man, like, don't nobody want to hear that like back to back to back. Who could listen to that shit?
Yeah. That shit is not for me.
Word, man. That shit is crazy, yo. That's why I figured I'd ask you who you think would be the worst in that category.
Well,
now, it's funny. Yeah.
Okay, that would be the word. I can't think of his name, but old school. I'm gonna go P. Diddy.
He wasn't terrible. He was. Yeah, I don't know, man, but you know what I mean. He did have some.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, there's a lot that I wasn't really fucking with, but I'm gonna say P. Diddy. P. Diddy has never, for me, he's probably cool. He's never said one thing where I was like, okay, or ooh, shit, that's hard. Nothing. He's never got a response like that from me. Not at all.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But it's more so the stuff he put together though. Like all about the Benjamins, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
With that. He put together masterpieces until whatever came out of his mouth.
Yeah.
To me.
You ain't fucking lying.
To me, it's just I didn't fuck with his. Yeah, don't stop. Get the fuck out of here, dude. What? Let the stars be stars. It felt like, dude, Biggie's blowing up, and it felt like this fool just had to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm part of it. Hey,
the ad-libs.
Yeah,
the ad-libs,
here, bro.
Yo, and I'm sorry, man, but for everyone that's a DJ Khaled, whatever, man, like he stole that whole Diddy vibe. You know what I mean? Coming in on another one. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, like we've been through that in the '90s. Like Diddy was on every fucking record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit is crazy, man.
Dude, my bros. That's typical Terra shit. Prize, dude. Get the fuck out. I don't know.
Yo, bro, are you asking that question because he undercover? Is that because I don't know, man. There's a whole bunch of shit going on now that just fucking being leaked like years later. So I don't know. But to actually branch off that same question, I was gonna ask you all, what do you think is the most controversial lyric in hip hop? Diddy had a bunch of honorable weirdo mentions.
Most controversial. Man. Just, I mean, it became the most controversial, but fuck the police. Just because of what it did at the time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. The chorus of that fucking song.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. But that Diddy line, the fucking I need a girl. I think it was. He's like, we was like brothers. We used to play fight undercovers.
Bro,
I'm not sure if I'm the only person that like really heard that shit. But like, you know what I mean? That shit kind of just, I don't even know.
Well, I mean, he accidentally spilled out too much honesty. And you know him and Ja Rule were fucking naked butt wrestling, so I'm sure they used to play fight undercover. You know, they were sword fighting shit.
Yeah, I was like, every time someone plays on that Diddy shit, I'm just like, yo, you do realize he says that shit though. It's like I don't know in what world does that sound even vaguely like. Like
that isn't cool anywhere. There's nowhere where that's No.
I'm pretty sure he had plenty of other honorable mentions for that. You know what I mean? Throw that in the chat for anyone that thinks everything he spit was kind of just like, what did he just fucking say?
Questionable, yes.
Yeah, very fucking questionable. Especially the cannabis shit got brought up more recently with Nems.
Yeah.
With the whole eat your ass or whatever the fuck. I forgot what he said.
Yeah. Bro.
Can't nobody eat nigga ass like me or some shit. That shit, I mean, because it was a New York thing, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, you would say some shit like that, but it was just, like, to hear that and then have to live with it the rest of your life.
I can hear Tara. Ayo! That is, yeah, bro. Eat ass. Get the fuck out of here.
That shit had me. That's why every hip hop old school head, I think they're gonna start getting called out for some of the shit that they've been saying in their records, because it needs to happen, man. So I got one more question. So who would you like to collab with that you haven't in the future project?
I would like Tara Van Poo, Lena Kane, Black Thought, and myself on one track. That
would sound crazy.
I would really like that combo produced by Vinny Idol. I would want that combo because I feel like I can definitely write in that direction of how I consider them as MCs. Tara is they're all very versatile, but Black Thought, Tara, myself, and get the fuck out of here. That's what I would want. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that shit would sound crazy. I was just about to ask you that too. Who produced it though? Yeah, word. That would be fucking monster.
Vinny Idol is when I think of New York, Vinny Idol definitely checks that off. And just the chemistry that Vinny and Tara have together, bro, I don't know, it was shocking to me. I've heard thousands of people's music. Their music stands on a different level to me. It's, everyone's subjective, but that's the shit I grew up on. That's what I drive around listening to, and it's like levels, their passion behind it, they click immediately on a track. I can imagine how it is in a studio. It's like, it's got to be effortless,
Tara's that guy too, man. Like, he's such a great dude, great brother and shit. He also, he got some motherfucking bars, man. Like, I feel like he definitely has that honorable mention for New York. He definitely stands for us. He stands for what New York stands for, man. Because a lot of these New York rappers, man, talk and shit, but really can't, can't push that gem out there like that. So I definitely gotta say that about him and shit. And that would be fucking dope. Vinny Idol got some fire ass production and shit, so definitely gotta see that too.
I mean, him and Tara has like 6 albums out together just since I met them, and it's like I watch the work ethic, the drive, and everything is a full package. I myself make the mistake. I'm excited. I write a verse. I'll record it on a phone really quick and I'll show people. Like, this dude is so planned out where it's perfect time spans in between each album drop. The album has a theme, a color theme. The name is a play of words off of Tara Van Purple, Pterodactyl. Like, get the fuck out. This goddamn guy, he has his own sound effect, his own call. So like, yeah, I'm definitely going hard in the paint on Tara here. Pause that, but he's fire as fuck, bro. So yeah, that's the combo I want to make happen.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that too, yo. Like, I think that should definitely happen, like, soon.
Oh yeah,
ASAP.
Definitely.
Word. So I don't want to hold you up too long because I know you got stuff you got to handle. Anybody got any questions they want to throw out there while we still live and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I know Tara in there causing chaos and shit in the chat.
So. Thanks, babe. I paused that. What up, Mose? I will say this real quick. We got a lot of shit coming up. July 22nd is a hip hop cannabis festival in Lake Elsinore, California. Then we have Kushstock happening October 28th. Tara Van Poo will be there. Lena Kane, Vinny Idol, Boomer, the goddamn Boomer. Dismos will be there. Fitted Santana, My Lady, OG Grimm. We're going to make sure you're there. It's going to be incredible. Then we have an all-you-can-smoke sesh. It's the first in history. This is an all-you-can-smoke, okay? I just left a meeting today planned around that. Incredible acts, artists, same acts will be there with another music act that we'll announce. But yeah, flat rate ticket sale. You go in, all you can smoke. It goes from 3 to 2 in the morning. So it's going to be music, food, giveaways, all types of fun shit. That's for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's just how dope. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I know y'all be partying it up too, man. Like I think anybody would love to come party with y'all, straight up and down.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm honestly excited about it. We just planned it all today of all the artists that we're flying out, and I just like the fact that we're getting this big ass Airbnb, and from basically October 26th to November 5th, we're all gonna be in one big ass house together, and I can imagine the mobile studio that will be there and how many great songs will come out of us vibing together in one, spending a week together in an Airbnb. Oh, bro, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, imagine the freestyles too, man. Yo, the way you be spitting, man, yo, you and Terry should drive like a mixtape, just fucking raw freestyles and some shit, man. I think that would be some set the bar shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, any shit. Tara already knows what it is. Yeah, we definitely gonna make it happen. We tried to when I was in New York, but him with a new job, I wanted to see every square inch of New York. It was hard to, and then he lined it up with Vinny and him, but shit happened with the family. I had to leave a day early, so we couldn't make that happen. But he's coming out October, and we're gonna make that happen for sure.
No doubt. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. So I guess nobody got no questions, man. So I guess we gonna wrap it up. You got anything else you want to mention? Anybody you want to shout out?
Man, it's all good. Yeah, Glitch is coming out for sure. I'm sorry I didn't even mention that. There's names I'm gonna forget. Armani Rain, producer Glitch, will also be out there at both festivals. It's gonna be super dope. Only thing I would mention, if you guys are in a legal state and you're a legal age, you go to weedmaps.com and check out Weed Woods with a Z. This is Dismos Dis That Shit, winner of the Farmers Cup, got first place. It sold out every location, but it just got restocked. You definitely want to get yours. This is 1.5 grams top premium cannabis, 1 gram of concentrate. Every single one of them are hand rolled. It has natural paper with a wood tip, and it's definitely some good shit. You got to try that. Only one with a wood tip on the market, so go check it out. And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you rocking, vibing with us, what we got going on. I love networking and expanding my audience with your audience and us all growing, bro. It's definitely, like you're saying, energy, the positivity, and we like to have fun, have a good time. That's what it's about.
Yeah, facts. We lying, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. We definitely got to do this again, man. You
Hell
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Anytime, brother. You let me know, my man.
No doubt, man. So, yo, I'm going to hit you up after this, man. Once again, appreciate your time and shit. You know what I mean? It was a great night. You know what I mean? You made my week. You know what I mean? It was definitely a good
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me, man.
No doubt, brother. I'm going to holler at you in a few.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. Yeah. That was the homie King Tech TV. Make sure to go and follow him. You know what I mean? He got his own show. It's definitely worth watching, man, because as you can tell, great energy, great vibes, great music. You know what I mean? Make sure to follow him. He got dope freestyles as well, dope music. He got dope artists on his shows. Make sure to follow me as well. You know what I mean? I got hip-hop interviews every week. We got a YouTube and everything for everyone to check out. You know what I'm saying? We got previous interviews, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely gonna do this again. Shout out to the sponsors again. You know what I mean? Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elite Sound International, Blazemore Radio, Vinyl Frontier, Smile with the Ghetto Child. You know what I mean? Usual suspects. But yeah.